Captain Rich Burson from the Florida Keys here. Basically, I was born in Miami and Homestead, and we've had a house in the Keys ever since I was a kid. Been fishing since I was in diapers, all through the Keys. And kind of worked my way to Key Largo right after high school and started fishing pretty consistently on every weekend, every time I could. And then started guiding about 15, 16 years ago. And started on the weekends, working my way up, and then now I'm a full-time guide. I've been a full-time guide now for about 12, 13 years. Fish out of Islamorada, Florida. Got a 19-foot Ranger, flats boat with 200 horsepower Mercury on it. Tarpon fishing, I would say, probably April. May's probably the hottest month. But if you want to come down April, mid-April, May, June, that's probably about the best time I'd say our tarpon fishing is. Nighttime tarpon fishing is probably one of the hottest times to catch tarpon because they are basically a nocturnal feeder. They feed mainly at night. They're set up for it. They have the big eyes and they're all set up for it. So nighttime tarpon fishing is a little bit different. You kind of get to your area where you're going to fish. You get your conventional reels ready, your spinning rods, your big spinning rods. Get your hooks on, get all your leader ready, and you just mainly put on either a pinfish or a crab, and you kind of drift for them. Drift for them right around the bridges or out in the open bay. It just depends where they're at and where they're running. And it's almost sometimes like a guaranteed catch. It's like once they start feeding, it's just incredible. You can hear all the commotion at night, which is really neat because you hear all the splashing, the big pops and the bust, and it's kind of exciting. So if you want to go for bonefish, I would say August, September, October. Snook fishing's pretty good just about year-round, but same thing, probably like September, October, November, right on up to about December. Snook fishing's really, really hot. Trout fishing, you can catch them year-round. Best time to come down for them, I'd say, is November, December, January, February, that time of year. Probably the best time. If you want to do some patch fishing out front, which is a really fun time because when we get these northeast breezes coming in, January, February, March, north winds, it's great to go out front and fish. You can catch grouper, snappers, yellowtail snapper, hogfish, porgies, which is just a good, fun, bend the rod time, catching some nice fish. Well, I suggest, if you're into fly fishing, you like fly fishing, usually it's a lot of time, bring your own equipment. But I do supply fly rods. I have a 10 weight and a 12 weight. But on my spinning tackle, I always, everything's included, so you don't have to bring any tackle if you don't want to. I have the spinning gear, I have conventional reels. Right now I'm using the Kumas with the Kuma rods, rod and reels. With the braided line, which is made by Power Pro. It's a great line. You can feel everything on it sensitivity-wise. So I've changed over to that, which is incredible. Catch a lot more fish, actually. Yeah, a typical day would be probably usually from 7 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. leaving the dock. It could be either a half day, a full day. Sometimes I'll fish till about 11:30. But what we do first thing is, depends what kind of fishing you want to do. If you want tarpon, snook, the fish that require some bait sometimes, we got to go catch the bait. So it takes a little bit of time. We chum them up, or else we go find them on the flats and throw a big cast net on them, catch our bait, have live bait ready for those guys. If you're into fly fishing, then we go get set up and we get on the flats and fly fish for them. So we love the novices, teach them how to cast, and casting lessons are kind of free, and you just get out here and you teach them how to cast certain ways in the mangrove areas where we fish for snook. Fishing for bonefish, you have to be a little bit more precise, but sometimes you don't. But we go over all that, as far as what kind of fishing and how difficult it's going to be to how easy it can be. Fishing's very easy and it's fun, and that's the biggest thing. It's all about having fun on the water. because fishing's different everywhere you go. I mean, if you go to Alaska and fish, it's going to be different up there. If you go to Montauk, for example, it's going to be different up there compared to our fishing down here. It's just all a little bit different everywhere you go. Here we can do a lot of sight fishing where we get up on a flat, I jump up here, I pull across the flat, we look for tailing fish, we look for fish that are mudding, we look for fish that are up in the shallows, and you're on the front all by yourself, and I'll yell at a time, 12 o'clock, point your rod, a little bit more to the left, fire, and that's called sight fishing. That's a great way to catch a fish. It's more like hunting, which a lot of people really do enjoy that. But if you just want to go bend the rod and have some fun, if you're a novice and catch some fish, that's probably the best thing to do. If you come down, you want to do that. But if you have your heart set on something you want to catch, like a bonefish or a tarpon or a snook or something like that, we can go do that too. We can go at least give it a good, college try, they say, college football try. The serious guys are really like those a lot because they kind of know what they want. They want to go target it. They'll spend 2 or 3 days trying to catch, 1 fish or 2 fish sometimes. They'll take that time to really do it. I have guys that come down for a week or 2, and we can fish for 2 weeks and maybe catch 5 or 6 really nice fish, but that's what makes it for them. They just want to catch those 5 nice fish out of the whole week or 2 while they're here. Other times it's can go crazy and catch as many as they can. It's just unbelievable. Well, I have that second boat now, which I am going to be trailing a lot more. So I do that. I have 2 boats. Actually, I've got this boat. I should have mentioned that at the beginning, but I've got a Dolphin Renegade, which is a 4 to 5 inch giraffe boat, which I can get in real super skinny water, fishing for a lot more tailing fish, which is exciting. When you see those tails pop up, it's just a fun way to catch a fish. I can, if it's hot down a marathon, I can run down a marathon and drop it down there, meet you guys there, or pick you up sometimes. Just depends how it works out. And run down there and fish. Just drop in and fish all over down there. I've fished in Key West. So you can, Biscayne Bay sometimes gets really hot for the bonefish. And that's the thing down here. It kind of comes and goes, that's fishing, but it's a great place to be. So if you're ready to get down to the Keys and have some fun, catch some fish, give me a call or visit MontaukTackle.com or areyoufishingyet.com. We'll get you out on the water, have a good day's fishing and tight lines. Till then, hopefully I'll see you soon.